Why didn't you just become a slay queen?
I was in therapy. You make me cry.
You said you're not gonna cry. I asked you to not cry. But we only know her because of Chris Excel. She didn't ask to be known in that way. If people are going to say, yeah, she must use this to her advantage, she doesn't want to use that type of content to her advantage. If people are going to say things like, yeah, but we're not going to remove the account, she's not asking for the account to be removed. She's saying, guys, that is my face. I saw some people posting some of the stupidest comments on Twitter saying things like, but I use Tupac's face. Yeah, but what about other people's, other celebrities' faces? Oh, that means we mustn't share memes. Come on, guys. We have to be smarter than that.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault. Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kai, and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, and in this video we are going to be talking about the interview that Blackpink held with Bianca. Now, Bianca is the girl whose face is used by Chris Excel on Twitter, right? Very, very sad situation. Chris Excel is a very controversial Twitterer. I don't know what you call people on Twitter. Is he a blogger? Like, I don't know. I'm not on Twitter. I'll never be on Twitter. It's not my thing. It's not my jam, right? He uses Bianca's face not only on the profile picture but also on the background thingy, whatever they call it. And he says a lot of controversial things. Now, Bianca's life has been affected by the situation because people tend to think when they meet her that she is actually the Chris Excel, even though time and time again it has been mentioned on the internet that Chris Excel is some person unknown to anyone, probably known to Nota, because he also fits into this equation. He just uses a face and he says a lot of shit. You can only imagine how detrimental that would be on anyone's life if you are not that type of person to say the shit that he says and then people mistake you for that person, or your whole identity now becomes like that person's because that person is using your face on their profile and so on and so on. Personally, I think it's very unfair. If you're not going to be putting out 110% positive content and you're using someone's face, it's absolutely unfair. This is the reason why I've been saying for a long time, for the longest time, I don't like faceless channels or these faceless beings that have an opportunity to spew shit or their opinions, but they don't show who they really are. You're such a fucking coward, in my opinion. You're hiding behind someone's face that has nothing to do with what you're saying, and 9 times out of 10 doesn't even believe in the views and opinions that you have. And that is the situation with Bianca and Chris Excel. This has been going on for so long to the point where Bianca mentioned on the interview that she had with Blackpink that she had to go for therapy, and it's affected her bag, it's affected her livelihood. And she's actually gone to the extent to actually ask Chris Excel, and people in her camp have asked Chris Excel, can you please take down my picture? You at this point in your career where you have 1 point something million followers or what have you, can't you just change the picture? The thing is, Chris Excel is not going to change the picture. Because having the picture and being a catfish, like he puts on his bio, he's a legal catfish, the only legal catfish. He's not going to change it because that's part of the allure. The controversy of the fact that it's not the actual real person and he doesn't give a shit even though he knows and the public knows that this particular person whose face he's using has already asked him, "Jorge, please stop. You are fucking up my life." Anataba. But he's a coward in that regard. You can spew and say so many things that are not positive, right? Because you can hide behind the face of an innocent person who doesn't even share the same views and opinions that you do. In my opinion, that is just shitty. And this is the reason why I don't like faceless anythings. Show your face. Show your face. Just show your freaking face. Would Chris XL have skyrocketed as he has without using Bianca's face? I think maybe not. But then again, given the content, the content that he provides and the controversy of his content, it becomes a bit wishy-washy. A man or a person that seems to be against women, but it's a woman's picture, it grabs people's attention. It's like, hey, Batung, what are you saying? OC. To this point, people don't really know if Chris XL is a male or female. What we do know, however, is that Chris XL, in my opinion actually, is a coward. Why don't you just show your face? You've already made it this far. You already have the followers that you have. You have a reputation. People call you the people's president. Then just show your face. Leave this girl alone. Excuse me. Leave her picture. You really don't need it at this point. What are you doing? It does rather seem very, very, very criminal to me. Especially if the person whose picture you are using has now asked you to take off their picture. In a way, it's like you're trying to bait them, you're trying to hurt them. But the question is, why? And the fact that Bianca, for so long, hasn't said anything about it because she says, apparently, allegedly, she doesn't care. Or she didn't care because it wasn't ruining her reputation. It wasn't damaging anything in her life before. It's just now that she's like, oh wow, this is not good. Which I honestly do believe that that's a lie. Because it's garnered her more numbers, more exposure. When people meet her, they say, are you Chris XL? They want to take pictures with her because, oh, they think it's Chris XL. So it's like she's benefited from it. Whether she wants to say that she hasn't and it has destroyed her life, it really hasn't. Not that much, because if it did destroy her life as much as she says in this interview with Penwell that it has, then she would have made an even bigger noise about it. You can't say, oh, now that the damage has been done, what is it going to change if I go after him? Go after him. You should have gone after him from the jump if it was that serious to you. Now, the interview that she had with Blackpin was very strange to me. And I don't like Blackpin anyway. I don't like that guy. Akumufili, he's fake as fuck as well. Blackpin is the same guy that started his own religion, the same guy that was calling himself God, the same guy. He's full of shit, man. He's the same guy that was saying that Jim Jones making people drink that poison. Oh, we must probably think about how Jim Jones was feeling or where he was coming from. We must have some kind of understanding of his logic. He had no logic. He killed people because he had this grandiose idea of himself, just like Blackpin, starting his own religion or calling himself God. And another thing is, what happened to all of that? This is another reason why I say Blackpin is fake as fuck. And I've been waiting for a very long time to say this. What happened to all of that God stuff? After Blackpin hooked up with DJ Spoon, all of a sudden he's different. Yes, he still discusses most of the topics that he had before in the past, but I haven't heard him lately calling himself God and doing all these creepy, weird things, starting a cult. That was his dream and his desire, and he said it out of his own mouth. He wants to start a religion and a cult to the point where the people that followed him on his personal channel, he had like this WhatsApp group for them. But then, immediately when he started linking up with DJ Spoon, he dropped that group. where he was trying to convert people. And nobody actually believes in the things that he says because he is just another naughty Nota. He thinks very highly of himself. You have to believe me on this one. Because even in the interview that he did with Bianca, he couldn't help but include and insert himself or make the situation about himself. He's a very weird one and an opportunist. Black pen is fake as fuck. And if you are going to say we must understand or have some kind of compassion or sympathy for a man that made people drink poison because they were going to a promised land, he mass murdered people, basically, Jim Jones, then there's something funny about you. There's something funny about you. And in my opinion, Black pen is very thirsty and he'll do anything to climb. And he's been doing it for years. And he thinks very highly. He thinks, oh my gosh, wow. He thinks he's so handsome. He can't help but mention it. How handsome he is, or how handsome people have thought he is in the years. He's very scruffy. He is. He really is. And when he started linking up with DJ Spoon, he started getting friendly with naughty Nota. And anyone in my book that gets friendly with naughty Nota, something is wrong with you. But, I'll tell you this, and I knew it from the jump, that they didn't like each other, naughty Nota and him, because they are one and the same thing. Korinto shotayo, inside, in my opinion. So you couldn't have two people abashotayo being friends. And this is the reason why after this interview came out, it seems like Naughty Nota has now turned his back on Black pen. Black pen has now unfollowed Nota. It's like a problem. Why? Because there was always an underlying problem. Everybody wants to be better than everybody. Even DJ Spoon. He's just using these people. Because let's face it, without them, would his podcast be as good or great as it is? I doubt. Just like his energy drink. I doubt. I really, really doubt. Right? When Black pen was doing that interview, he kept on going back to how beautiful Bianca is. And Bianca kept on saying how insecure she really is. How insecure are you really, girl? When you come back and you ask the question, if Chris XL didn't use my face, do you think he would have garnered as much attention as he has? So you're lying. You know that you are cute. You're not all that. We can all see. You're right. But there's something in you that feels like I am the shit. Which is why I believe that the whole Chris XL thing, or that name following her, has helped her in a way, and she knows it. That interview was so fake as fuck. It was obviously, you're not going to do anything in life that is not going to benefit you. But they were trying to play it like, we're trying to clear this girl's name. But it was just a situation that is definitely going to benefit everybody involved. It is. I'm so tired of these fake people that think that people are so stupid and they can't see through the bullshit. Nota, Nota exposes himself so many times. It's nauseating. Smooth. Asuka, man. Black pen in the equation. You're the worst. God. You call yourself God. What happened to that? Or was it just a phase that you were going through? Or is he still, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but is he still pursuing that little thing of his, or his little gimmick on the sidelines? I don't follow the guy. However, I was keeping an eye on him to see what he was doing. He's weird. He has a God complex. He actually thinks he's that great. These people are so pathetic. Bianca, you're so hurt and distraught. They painted her to be the cleanest, like a baby's butt. So clean, so pure, so everything nice. No skeletons in that girl's closet except for Chris Excel. But listen and watch the interview, and you can pick up on who she really is or who she thinks she is. It was fake as fuck. And the fact that these two people actually know each other from the past. Nota then comes into the picture because he's like, Black Pen wants to bang this girl, or he has banged her. It obviously is gonna seem that way. The way he went on about how you're so beautiful, you don't say that you're beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're this, you're that. Oh, people used to say that, oh, I'm mentoring you, or I'm mentoring you. How could I just be mentoring such a pretty girl? And then Benwell goes to say that, why don't you just become a slave queen then? I'm sorry. These people are weird. They are so weird. And they think that the general public is so stupid. They are thirsty. They are thirsty but desperate. There is no way a man is going to say, I'm God. And then a few weeks, you off that WhatsApp group that you had, now you're different. You're not saying those things anymore. You'll just move with the times and try anything. I'm not going to mention anything about Black Pen's kids or family. I don't know anything about that, but I mean, you know, Nota said it. There's something there. As cool, crazy as I think Nota can be, or is, or rather, there's some things that he says and you're like, oh, okay, well, you should probably look at that. These people are fake. They are so fake, it's irritating. Most of the time, I honestly, and I'll even put myself in the equation, okay? I feel like these internet people are fucking batshit crazy. Like, there's something, they're weird, man. And that's why we are in the positions that we are. According to off, and a real, recognized real type of situation. Ooh-wee. Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And let me know what you guys thought about that whole Bianca situation. Do you guys think that she is actually benefiting from the name Chris Excel? Do you guys think that she is fake as fuck? Nota is fake as fuck. Penuel is fake as fuck. And Smooth. Smooth just kind of, you know, put him in there because he's part of these people. And then after a while, all of a sudden, when Black Pen was interviewing Nota, everything was hunky-dory. I cannot be the only one that could see through the shit. Honestly, I cannot be the only one that saw through the shit. Now when an opportunity arises for Nota to come for Black Pen, there's a problem. They're unfollowing each other. The problem was always there. It's the same situation with DVT and Sims Right. It's only a matter of time. I promise you this. When it comes to DVT and Sims Rights, if your husband is saying something, you as the wife are saying on camera, and you put the video out, you always fighting with Sims Rights. And people might think that it's just playful banter, but read between the lines, especially people that are in relationships. You know exactly what I mean. I'm not blowing this shit out of my ass. You know what I mean? These people always clash. They present this fake shit to you because they want to garner subscriptions and people to come to their channels. Oh, we have this crazy person and this crazy person working together. Oh, now they're friends. And then at some point, it falls apart. Murolong, Musakaula. Your queen ninja, Musakaula. You see how this game goes? And I'm just tired of the fake shit. Can we just get some real shit and real people? It's not gonna happen, is it? It's not gonna happen. Don't worry, guys. I will remain as real as I am. If it is only I that you have, I will stay true to Linda Kyle and the dazzling diamonds and the rest of the world. Type of situation. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you guys thought of the interview and all the people that I've mentioned in this video. Is it fake as fuck, or am I just reaching? Type of situation. And if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And baby, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.